We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Right back to Irving. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The RPO, this is out to Evans. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. And he will score! Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
49ers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's James. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a 4th-year man out of Iowa State.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. They need 2. Here's Purdy. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. This brought in out past the 20. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs. And he's right there among the best in the league. And this will be a Bucs first down as he's able to get to the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Baker going to hand it to White. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Mykal Williams, the first-round pick, is there for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now
From the 41. Here's second down and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Out right, gets made. That's Ibuka. Here's third and 7.
Third down and 7.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll try and get there on carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Niners offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. From the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Second and 10.
Incomplete. He was defended by Jamel Dean.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's another 49er first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. Like, they identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Brings up second and goal.
Back to the air is Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. Third and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up third.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Down this close, third and goal. I think that's a really good decision. Give your coach the ability to make a decision on fourth down. Do you take the points, or do you keep your offense out there and go for 6?
A 21-yard attempt.
Piniero's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They go play action with Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The rookie out of Georgia, Mykel Williams, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now, screen set up for Irvin. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
A pickup of 18 yards. It's now 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
A gain of 6. Complete to Emeka Egbuka.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Mayfield. They'll look to set up the screen here. Whoa! And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Mykel Williams. He works his way in. And that's now 2 sacks for him in the opening quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Give a tight end motioning left here. They'll run over center with White. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football. 3rd and long, as we are ready to get back underway. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Open man, the tight end, Joe Keith. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. He's run well here in the first half of the season. As you see there, he's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. 1st and 10. Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, 49ers.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Throwing again is Purdy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Elijah Cansey. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. On comes Thomas Morstead, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Baker to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing is Baker. He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
17 yards. And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle with White, and he'll get this to the 43-yard line. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. He'll step up and run, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
They send Godwin in motion. Off, and this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Nick Bosa getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. Second down throw from Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to be stopped well short of the 1st down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Buccaneers go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here's James. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Niners offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Third and short. Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think in this field position, Mike, when fourth and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
And we will not have a return here. This one angles out of bounds.
At their own 31-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Motion man is the tight end going right. On second down, Baker. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down.
42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff can get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll come up here. First and 10. Now Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
second down. He'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
On the return, here's James. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Third and 7.
On third down, it's Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
A gain of 15 yards. And the 49er first down.
Here's Purdy again. Caught. This is Ayuk. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
12 more yards. That's another 49er first down.
Back to the air is Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. complete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Back to the air again is Purdy. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and short. Here's Purdy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Eddy Piñeiro going to come on to try a field goal now. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will cut into that lead.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hanson, who has the EA Sports
Our spin around
report.
the NFL starts now. In Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Arizona defense coming up big. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Cardinals get it done on the road as they come away with the victory. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And they go with the big man, Hunter Lipke. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Cowboys improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the New England Patriots. And it's Stephon Diggs. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Pats get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Elijah Cansey getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be third and a mile.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Taking off, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 34-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. Pass pulled in by Irving. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 42 now, here's second and 2. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down.
A gain of 6. And a first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
Throwing on second down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Mykel Williams. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So, on fourth down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Again in the air for Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Kalijah Kancey. He gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on second down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. 2nd and 1 now from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the
they send Godwin in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
26-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. On 2nd down, 11 with White. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. C.J. West in on the stop.
Down at the 35-yard line.
They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Give. This is Irving. And this won't go for much. Maybe a couple, but it does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down throw from Mayfield. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Going up top for Evans. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is second TD catch of the season.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will extend this third quarter lead.
49ers 6.
On the return, here's James. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Now, he'll air one out. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. Here's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
And the 49er first down.
Here's Purdy again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. Still up underneath here for McCaffrey. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play.
Back to the air again is Purdy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll throw again with Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Throwing again is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Purdy out wide to Pearsall on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another 49er first down.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And 6 yards to go.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Kenny Graham. Touchdown, 49ers. That is first first touchdown this year. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit.
49ers 13.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. You see what they've done on third downs this season, and they came through on that last touchdown drive as well. On first down, here's Irving. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
24-yard line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. McCaffrey going to return it. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw. Purdy. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They are in control of this one, trying to finish it off and snap that two-game losing streak. He'll run with Irving, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They send Evans in motion. On second down, Baker. They'll look underneath here for Irving. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. It's the quarterback with the sneak. He's going to have a Bucs first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We spend so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
The Niners use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Brings up third.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Complete to number 13, Mike Evans.
Here's Irvin. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
36-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They face second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Complete to Mike Evans.
Victory very much. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance.